Hello there, Stephanie Cameraman, the Stock Whisperer, here today with your Dark Pool Weekly Whispers for July 30th. But before we go to this week's hot stock trades around the Dark Pool, we got to go over last week. Holy cow, 40% gains. If you had taken all of my whispers, yeah, you would have made 40% ROI. 16 hit their targets. It really was a phenomenal trading week. The banks were on fire. If you recall, we had those massive prints. These were unusual for Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. So hope you got a piece of that action. But if you didn't, don't worry. We got more dark pool picks for you this week. So let's get started. Let's start with the SPY, the biggest ETF out there. Just remember, earnings season, be careful. And we have the FOMC on Wednesday. Now, the SPY had quite a move. Big move up, big move down on Friday. Just keep in mind that 280 level is so key. We're going to be bearish below it. The purple lines on my charts are bullish above, bearish below. The red lines are my targets. We have to be prepared in both directions. We have earnings coming out on Caterpillar on Monday, so that's going to be pretty big. That will move the market. So bullish above 282.50 and bearish below 280. You can see there's a lot of room down to go to this 278 level. And if we break above 282.50, there's room to go to 284. And only if we could break above 284 is there a bigger trade up. And if we break below 278, bigger trade down to 276. Let's get prepared in both directions. Let's go to the Russell. The Russell 2000 ETF, we're going to be bullish above 168. You can see there's room to go up to 170. Just move that up slightly. Bearish below 166. Since we've already hit 165, right? Our next level down is 164 and then 162. The Qs had a wild ride on Friday. Wow. We're going to be bullish above 180. Okay, we really have to climb above that major level for me to turn into a QQQ bull. And I'm going to be bearish below 177.50. Let's go to the DIA. The DIA, we're going to be bullish above 255 and we're going to be bearish below 252.50. Let's turn to gold. It's been getting clobbered, but we did have some sideways consolidation. So I did make some pretty wide levels here. Going to be bullish above 117. And let me just go out so you can see why I got these levels here. And I'm going to be bearish below, okay, 115. Yeah, if we can't hold 115, we'll most likely come down to this 1375. But if we could break above 117, right, then I can see 118 to the top where we fell through this support. That will be resistance. That 120 is really a key level. Gold is not going to really rally until we can break above that. So keep that in mind. Oh, copper, FCX. We had some really large prints on this. I'm really excited about this trade. Going to be bullish above 1625. We had big dark pool at 1589. And I'm going to be bearish below 1575. So watch FCX. Silver, SLV, also had dark pool action. Between 1458 and 1461, about 1 million. And so we're going to be bullish above 1475. There's room to go to 15 and bearish below 1450. Let's go to oil. Yeah, oil looks really interesting this week. USO, really waiting for a close above 1450. If we can do that, I can see a nice big move up to 1480. And this is a little bit slow, USO, but you want to watch this. When it comes to oil, you can trade much faster oil stocks, but I'm going to be bearish below 1420. And you can see it's been trading in channels. Let me just show you this. Like you got the A channel, you got B, we're in B right now, and you got C. So we're at the bottom of the B channel. And yeah, if we could break above 1450, we'll go to the top. And then here's where you want to watch, because if we do break above, then there's a much bigger move to the top. But if we break below the B, then there's a big move to the bottom of A. So that's why so critical. We did have dark pool activity at 1434, a million. That's really big. And we had another 700,000 at 1424. So volume coming in, and I'm getting ready for a big move. Also watch on the oil futures, 70. That is a really, really key level. We're just shy of that. If we could break above that, then I can see 72.50, and 75 was prior resistance. Key levels. So LNG, Cheniere Energy. Yeah, this was a big one. We had a big print. You can see it's been in a wedge, and I'm looking for a breakout or break down to the bottom of this wedge. Dark pool activity came in. 800,000. This is highly unusual. We don't normally get dark pool activity on LNG. This is why it's on my list this week at $65. Major level. When we first get a big print, sometimes we get a splash. You want to wait a little bit. So if we do break above 65, mega bull, we're going to go to 67 most likely. But if we break below 63, this is selling. We're most likely going to come down to the bottom of the channel at 61. Now, earnings are August 9th, so please be careful, okay? You don't want to get stuck in this while it's having earnings, but I love trading pre-earnings momentum. Just be careful if you're trading options. You don't want to get into that week's options where the IV is highly inflated. So let's go to XOP. XOP, we had dark pool activity at 42.67. We're going to be bullish above 43. And you can see where we came down to the bottom of this channel, okay, this channel trend line, and we took a bounce off of it. And now we're testing it once again. You can see we came down, took the bounce, we're testing it. Are we going to hold or not? If we cannot hold here, going to be bearish below 42, and then we can make a big move down to 41 or even 40. Going to be bullish above 43 with a target of 44. Let's go to Schlumberger, another one that we don't normally get dark pool activity on. And I'm going to be bullish above 67.50. And here, let me just go out so I can show you these trend lines I drew. Yeah, if we could break above 67.50, we're going to be breaking out of this wedge. 68 target, 69. Going to be bearish below 66 with a target of 65. Now let's go to financials, because this is the big kahuna of the dark pool. This week, guess what we got? Insane dark pool activity. We got 8.5 million at $28.15 on XLF. This is the financial ETF. Usually a pretty slow mover. Look where we are. Okay, this is really key. We hit resistance here, we hit it here, and we hit it once again. If this is buying right here, we are going to have a massive move up to, I don't know, 30 perhaps. We have the FOMC on Wednesday, and this, somebody knows something. Okay, they always do. We have major prints coming in. If it's buying, we should break above that key level. So we're going to be bullish above 28.25. But if it's selling, I'm going to be bearish below $27.87, and these are my targets going down. So exciting. I know a big move is going to happen. Let's go to BAC. Yeah, I've been trading this all week. If you've been in my Java Pit trading room, this was incredible. I had those 30, 50 out of the money calls, and wow, they shot up from like 14 cents to 60 cents. And I'm still loving Bank of America, but this week I'm going to be bullish above 31.20, and I'm going to be bearish below $30.50. Let's go to Facebook. Or should we say face plant? This, yeah, definitely took a face plant. Wow. So I always tell my traders, you know, don't try to catch a falling knife on the first day that earnings come out and it gets crushed, especially when a stock, okay, has been at all-time highs. Institutions are in this stock, and what happens is the institutions love to sell the second day, and that's exactly what happened. You can see right here, the institutions came in and they sold this thing down and made lower lows. So hope you didn't get caught in that. We had a massive dark pool print on Facebook, 2.5 million at 175.33. This is the key level to watch moving forward, unless of course we get a bigger print, right? So we're going to be bullish above. I'm only bullish, okay, above $180 for Facebook. Oops, I forgot to put the 1 in there. My target's going to be 182.50 and 185. Bearish below 175. And this is more for a close. Okay, day trading is one thing. I'm mostly a swing trader, and these big prints have big moves. So as a swing trader, I want it to close above these levels. As a day trader, you can definitely day trade off of them. I'm going to be bearish below 175. My target 172.50 on the downside. Let's go to Brazil. Yeah, Brazil's been hot, you guys. It's been in my whisper couple weeks straight. And guess what? It's in again. We had more dark pool activity coming in between $35.34 all the way up to $36.80. So that's why these are my levels. Going to be bullish above 37 and bearish below 36. This has been a spectacular trade, but guess what? We also got dark pool activity on the emerging market ETF. This is unusual. VWO, that's Brazil, Russia, India, China. And we got 2.2 million at 43.61. And I'm going to be bullish above 44, and I'm going to be bearish below 43.50. And you can see there's a lot of room to go on both sides of that trade. Let's go to, I think, one of my favorite picks, AT&T right now. Yes, yes, yes. Watch AT&T this week. We had major dark pool activity between $30.20 and $30.41. We have a morning star pattern on a daily chart. Look, it's just been getting clobbered, okay? But I think this could be the bottom. All right, I've already started trading it in the room. Had a great trade on Friday. This, I think, is just the beginning of a bigger move, but we have to break above specific levels, okay? So if we break above 31, well, actually we close just above it. As long as we stay above 31, I love it to 31.50. Next target's 32, 32.50, all the way to $33. And we got a secret signal print, $33.13. Just keep that in the back of your mind for a final target exit. We do have a gap up here as well, all the way to about 34. Okay, and this is the top of this channel that it's been trading in. So we're going to continue to watch the prints, but I really love this one. So let's go to the next one. TLT bonds have been getting killed. This has been a great trade. On the short side, if you recall, we had massive dark pool activity that came in here. This week I'm going to be bullish above 120, bearish below 119.20. XLU, we had dark pool activity that came in on XLU. 1.5 million between 51.94 and 52.08. Going to be bullish above 53, and you can see there's room to go to the top of this channel once again. Now, if we break above, okay, 53.50, then there's just enormous room to go up, probably 55, but 54 first level. But this is so key. Look how many times, right, we got stopped here. All right, but if we can break above, that is the major level to watch. And I'm going to be bearish below 52. Let's go to the next one. Okay, GE. This thing has just been ugly, ugly, ugly for so long. And I know, look, we had massive prints that came in this week, but we are below a lot of them. Okay, so we had 14 million between 1301. Let me zoom in here. 1301 and 1313. And we closed really weak. I'm only going to be bullish if we could break above 1350. If that's buying, it looks like a dead cat bounce. If it's buying, we need to break above 1350. Okay. I'm bearish below 1287. I mean, this thing can go to 10. So please don't try to bottom fish unless we close above significant levels. It still looks bearish to me. It's got to prove itself, all right? Let it prove itself to you before you go in and put your hard-earned money into it. LVS is our next one. Going to be bullish above 72. We had dark pool activity at $70.62. And this is a wild one. It has really big swings, big ATR, big movements from low to high. That's what the ATR is. And so my levels are going to be wide. If it closes above 72, I'm going to be bullish 73, 74. And bearish below $70.50. And let me just go out a little bit so you can see the bigger picture, right? We're in another wedge. So if we break below and close below there, look out below. So let's go to the next one. Oh, XRT. Yeah, big selling happened this week on XRT. I've been in this trade. I know Lorraine and I are in this trade together. And XRT, we had massive prints. $50.61, $50.73, 2 million. Now just keep in mind, retail has not reported yet. I think somebody thinks it's not going to be good. You can see we've been climbing up really high. I mean, Amazon, the biggest retail out there, had earnings, and they didn't really close too strong, did they? Let me show you. Not a pretty situation for Amazon. Yeah, this is a bearish maneuver when it closes really, really weak. So let's just go to XRT. It's much cheaper to trade that. Yeah, so going to be bearish below $49.50, especially 49. If we break below the bottom of this support trend line, look out below for XRT. Let's go to the next one. IWF. This is big. You know, I was asked this week, okay, Steph, did you see any big prints on Facebook before it had earnings? Somebody always knows something. And you know what? I did not see a big print on Facebook, but guess what? I spotted a big print on IWF. Who would have known, right? Facebook is one of the top holdings in IWF. Also spotted a big print on IUSG. Guess what the top holding is? Facebook. Also spotted a big print on SPY-G. Guess what one of the top holdings is? Facebook. So that's how insider trading works. They can't do a big trade on Facebook because they get caught insider information, but they can do a big trade on an ETF, which has one of its top holdings as Facebook. You're still going to make money on it. Look at the move down it had. See? IWF. And it's going to take all those other stocks down with it. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google. So we had a huge 5.5 million dark pool activity that happened on a few different levels. 150.13, 150.45, 149.76. And you can see we closed below all of those levels. Somebody always knows something. So I'm going to be bearish below 148 this week. And I'm only going to be bullish above 150. That's a pretty major level. Let's move to the next one. Pepsi. Yeah, I spoke about this at the Chicago Traders Expo. We had a big print at 116.04. Unusual seasonality is bearish in August for Pepsi. So going to be bearish below 115, which you can see we are already below. I'm already in this trade, but it's not too late. Bullish above 116.25. IUSG, that's another ETF with Facebook in it. And it's having trouble. Oh, here we go. A little bit slow coming up there. So IUSG only going to be bullish above 60 and bearish below 59.88 for that one. Our next one is SPY-G, another one with Facebook in it. Bearish below 36.50. Only going to be bullish above 37. And let's go to UAA, Under Armour retailer. Going to be bullish only above 22. You can see it came to the bottom of this channel. Really would need to close above 22 for me to get bullish on it again. However, going to be bearish below 20. We tested it once, and computers are always going to be there to buy it the first time around. The second time, if we get back down there, going to be less buyers, and then we can move down to 1950 or 19. And we just have two more, so stay with me. XLB, big dark pool activity, 2 million unusual, $57.97, 59.27. Going to be bullish above 59.50, bearish below 59. And this is the big one, you guys. WFT Weatherford, holy cow, had earnings, and then 12 million dark pool prints came in at $3.51. I love this. Okay, I don't normally trade stocks under 5, but I make exceptions for the dark pool. Going to be bullish above $3.05. That's right, I said 3 5/8. That's $3.62. The stock market is still trading in eighths. I know not too many people know that, but look at the high. $3.62. We are still trading on eighths. If we close above that this week, I will turn into a bull. However, we are below that. So I'm going to be bearish below $3.37. That's $3.03. And my targets on the downside will be 325. That's 3 1/4, and 320. That's 3 1/5. So until next time, you guys, happy trading. That's my secret. Gonna keep it my secret. My secret.